everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leanna. I am wearing two different eyeshadow looks today, but that is for a different video. I decided to even out my lipstick just to make it look a little bit less weird. And anyway, I thought that we could talk a little bit about subtitling and dubbing. And I realized that maybe some of you don't really know what that means. So basically, when you have a movie or a show or even a video on YouTube, you have the option to do it in your native language. You have the option of having somebody else speak over you. That is a dub, and that can be done in many different languages. It won't match up with your lips, but this is an option for some of you who want to still hear the audio in your language. And you also have the option of subtitles, and those are the text that you see at the bottom of the screen as you're reading. Now, this is probably most prevalent in TV shows and movies, not so much on videos, although you can have an auto caption on YouTube videos. That's what I do with mine. And I also have an option enabled that if you would like to transcribe, if you had the time, you could do that. I don't really have the time, and I don't have the money to pay somebody to do that. So I've been watching anime since I was pretty young, probably since I was about 4 years old. And obviously I didn't really read subtitles when I was that age. I was mostly just listening to the English audio. But most anime comes out with a subtitled version, an English version, and nowadays they're coming out with many different dubs, like a Portuguese, a Spanish, a German dub. And these can be found on legal streaming services such as Netflix, Crunchyroll, and Funimation, among others. You can even find on Netflix their original series if it's produced from another language. Oftentimes Netflix originals are not actually Netflix originals. They're just produced by Netflix and taken from another network. And if it's from a Spanish television network, then you might find that it has an English dub, or you can watch it in Spanish with English subtitles. So I'm just trying to get all this information out there so you know what the differences are. And so I've often found that there will be people who absolutely adore subtitles. They prefer to watch it with the original language and just read the subtitles. And then there are people who just want to have a dub so that they can follow along with audio. The thing is, you'll very rarely find people who are okay with both. So the reason I'm making this video is just because I feel like there's a lack of discussion around the fact that the reason why both options are made are for accessibility. And like, people get genuinely very upset around the fact that one or the other is made. So if you are somebody who exclusively watches anime with subtitles, some people get very offended by the fact that dubs even exist. And it's true. There are a lot of dubs, English dubs, that aren't very good. I can't speak to other languages having dubs. I can't speak to the quality of those. But I've heard some English dubs that are not very good. I've also heard English dubs that are quite good. Hayao Miyazaki's movies, Studio Ghibli movies, tend to have fairly good English dubs. Cowboy Bebop, the anime, is known for having one of the best English dubs of all time. But there are some dubs that are so bad, they become known for that reason and made fun of for that reason. So I can understand where people have this hesitancy of listening to a dub, but you have to also come from the standpoint of, what does it bother you if the dub is there if you're already watching subtitles? The other can exist without you ever having acknowledged that. You don't have to watch the dub is just there. And likewise, vice versa is also true. If you love to watch dubs, the subtitles are there for people who want to watch that version, and that also doesn't have to affect you. So there's really no need to get upset But both versions need to exist because some people can't read subtitles. Maybe they're too young. Maybe they have a learning disability. Maybe they're visually impaired. Likewise, subtitles need to exist because maybe a dub isn't available in that person's region, or maybe they prefer to read text, or maybe they're impaired with their hearing. So both kind of need to coexist in order to have the most accessible range of options, and describe video is another thing that is good to have as well. But that's one that tends to happen the least. But yeah, this was just a really quick video. I thought I would just throw that out there for a lot of subtitle purists and the opposite also true, dub purists, just to consider the aspect of accessibility and the fact that if one exists and you don't like it, it really has no impact on your viewing of a show or a movie. You don't ever have to go into that option in the menu. You really don't. So where's the saltiness coming from? I don't know. I really don't. Let me know what you think down below. Do you like subtitles? Do you like dubbing? Do you like both? I kind of go back and forth, honestly. I think I prefer subtitles the most. But if I'm having a really bad migraine day and I still want to watch anime, I'd honestly prefer dubs. I can't read text all the time. So I can understand both ways. So these have been my thoughts. This was a short video. I didn't even have any notes. I post Mondays and Fridays here on this channel in the afternoons Eastern time. Please subscribe if you would like to. I would appreciate the support. I also post on Patreon and Instagram quite frequently. So I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.